everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the severe thunderstorms possible in the south central United States. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And let's get into the video. So we can see there's an area for a potential severe storms down south here in the Gulf Coast here. For the tornado threat, areas like Houston, Pasadena, Lafayette, Louisiana, Beaumont, Texas, the Woodlands, Texas, are in a 5% area. And Austin, Texas, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Jackson, Mississippi are in a 2% area. Now, even if it only says 2%, and you're like, oh, that's only like 2%, it's not going to happen. That's not true. And they don't base it on, like, they're not like, oh, it's not going to happen because it's 2%. There's a chance for tornadoes, so a tornado could happen. Wind is 15% for Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, Lafayette, Louisiana, Beaumont, Texas, the Woodlands. That's 15% chance. Austin, Texas, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Shreveport, and Little Rock are in a 5% risk for wind. There's no hail threat. But again, keep your eyes on the sky here if you live in these areas for tornadoes, because even though a tornado is only 2% likely, it could happen. So, just be prepared just in case something does happen. There's some flash flood warnings out for Arkansas and Texas and Oklahoma. And then let's look at the radar and we can see those warnings right there. Here's the Climate Prediction Center 6 to 10 day temperature outlooks, February 4th through the 8th. We can see below average temperatures in the northwest and some of the northeast here. Also very above average for the south. Then we go down to the precipitation outlooks, above average for most of the nation. So it's going to be a wet one here for us in these upcoming weeks. Let's see. Okay. So this is 8 to 14 day. Excuse me. This is 8 to 14 day, so February 6th through the 12th. Below average, what just happened? There we go. Below average temperatures for the northwest. And then above average temperatures for the southeast. They're pretty confident in this above average trend for temperatures in the southeast. And they're pretty confident in the below normal temperatures trend in the northwest. Also, like above average precipitation, still they're pretty confident that that's going to be most of the nation. That will be in this below average precipitation, or above average precipitation. Let's look at, this is about 12 p.m. today Central, so 1 p.m. today Eastern. I was about to say 13. That's military time. Anyway, low pressure system stationed over Kansas with some snowfall, freezing rain, mixed precipitation, sleet, all that back on the backside of this. And then we have this front down here that kind of has some thunderstorms going on here. There is a warm front down. If you'll notice that, there's like a warm front coming down here. This will allow warm, unstable air to go in from the Gulf of Mexico, allowing for thunderstorm development and even the potential for severe thunderstorms. As we move along here to about 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern, we see this warm front still going out there, allowing this warm, unstable air to travel in from the Gulf of Mexico. We even see a severe thunderstorm risk there. This cold front sweeping through, and let's see. This is about 12 a.m. on Friday. We could see the warm front is lifting further north. So we could see more warm, unstable air probably to about this point is where the unstable air is going to be at this point. And that's probably why the Storm Prediction Center over here for tomorrow on Friday has issued a marginal risk for severe weather for Mobile, Alabama, Albany, Georgia, Dothan, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, and Panama City, Florida. Just because you don't live in those cities doesn't mean you're not in the risk, because that's just a major population city. So if you live anywhere inside this dark green shade here, and you could be at risk for severe weather tomorrow. It'll mainly be a tornado and wind threat. And anyway, moving on to about 6 a.m. on Friday, so when a lot of people are waking up, there's a so this is 6 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Eastern. But I think at this point, this stuff is in Central Time. So I think I'm not sure. Some of it might be in Eastern Time. Anyway, the warm front's still there. The cold front is still there. And the thunderstorms are mainly down to the south. And also some up north further here. Let's see. This is about 6 a.m. Saturday East 6 p.m. Friday Eastern Time. So this system is now moving offshore, with some thunderstorms still possible in parts of Georgia and the Carolinas, and then snow possible for a lot of the Northeast. There's been very heavy snow moving onshore in the Northwest. Mainly snow and freezing rain and sleet and all that for the mountains areas. And on the coast, even some thunderstorms possible. This is about 6 a.m. Saturday, Central Time, so 7 a.m. Eastern. You could see snowfall for the north and some for the northeast. Still heavy snowfall moving in the Pacific Northwest. You may even get some mixed precipitation and stuff up towards Seattle. There's kind of two low pressure systems right behind each other, or cold fronts here right behind each other. Let's see, what is this? This is 6 a.m. on Sunday. And there's a warm front over these areas, and then a cold front trying to come down here. And there's a stationary front out in the northwest, and there's a lot of snowfall happening up in the northwest. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Anyway, this will be about 6 a.m. on Monday. It's starting to get faster now. But anyway, there's more precipitation and snowfall moving onshore to the northwest. There's a low pressure system with warm fronts moving in. And also there's this one big cold front here. Let's see, right there. And also even goes back into a stationary front across the nation. This is about 6 a.m. on Tuesday. There, you could see this stationary front kind of in the northwest, and then a cold front in the, what would this be, the south, I guess. And then you can see, let's see, this excuse me, this warm front trying to move up to the north, it looks like, and then this stationary front behind it. But you can see some precipitation developing along here. It'll mainly be rain to the south, ice to the northwest, and snow to the north. And this is about 6 a.m. on Thursday. You can see this warm front is really lifting further north. So if there is any really cold spells from those cold fronts, they probably won't be so strong, and also they won't last that long because this warm front will be moving in, allowing warm air to move up to the north. And then there's snowfall in the northwest and in the Great Lakes region. This is the day 3 to 7 hazards outlook. Flooding is a concern for areas like Dallas. This is high winds, and this is hazardous cold. This is hazardous cold. This is heavy precipitation. This is heavy rain. This is, what is this? This is heavy snow. So a lot of stuff going on around the nation. Even up into the northeast, hazardous cold. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And before you go, you should check out EpicPen Pro. You could get like this for $2 a month, or you could check out the free version. But for the $2 a month, you get whiteboard, blackboard. You also get fading ink, lines, circles, squares, arrows, and on-screen text and extra colors. So anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next video.